On April 16, 2007, I was in Blacksburg, Virginia. I was there during the massacre that took 33 people's lives, including the shooter. On November 7th that same year, a person went amok in Finland in Jokela and shot a bunch of people, including himself. He claimed to have been inspired by the Blacksburg shooter. On September 23rd, 2008, another shooting in Kauhajoki in Finland. I made a video about that. I'm not sure why I did it. I just felt like I needed to get it out of my, I needed to say it. And it's that act of saying it that made me understand the action that had happened. Not why, not the motive, but that it had happened. After I said it, it became real, and it was real. Then, on December 11th, 2010, a suicide bomber tries to blow himself up in central Stockholm. He fails and only kills himself. And then, July 22nd, 2011, the day after my birthday. People are going to remember this date as the date when that happened. People are going to remember where they were when they heard it. And we had a company yesterday on the 22nd, and we had just showed them the town, and we were at the local convenience store, and we came back out, and another friend who was waiting in the car said that there's been bombing in Oslo. And the initial reaction is that there's been a little bomb, the same thing as September 11th. There's been a plane that flew into a building, and mentally I imagine, one of those Wright brothers planes stuck on a balcony, because you try not to, or you mentally try not to picture the worst. So we come home and we see the destruction happening, or it had happened on the political quarters in central Oslo. And we started hearing reports of this other place, and there have been shooting but no alleged killings, and we try to put all of this together, but it didn't really make sense. And after a while we went to bed, and then this morning I had one of those really horrible deja vus. I turn on my phone, I go to the news, and I see that 80 people have been confirmed dead at Utøya, the island where the political youth camp was happening. And that's when this completely feeling of it's like a combination of bodily and mentally illness at the same time, because during the day of the Blacksburg, Virginia Tech shooting, we were in a car and we had heard, this was a few hours after it had happened, we had heard that one person was dead. And we said, okay, one person's dead. And we mentally, imagined that, okay, one person's dead. It's a horrible thing, but it does happen, all over the place all the time. But then we get a call from Sweden saying, no, there's 22 people dead. And we say, no, it's not right. There's one person dead, there's 17 injured. And then at the same time, the radio confirms that. 22 dead, which would then eventually lead to 33. And that was the feeling I had this morning. Like, what is happening? And I think a lot of people are feeling that that same thought, like, what is happening? And horrible things happen all around the world all the time, but it's the proximity to our own culture. When it happened in Finland, where we have good friends, it was a horrible feeling. That's why I had to talk about it. Now it's happening in Norway, where I've studied. So whether you're culturally or geographically close to what happened, whether you know someone in Norway or not, or if you're going to attend any of the vigils, or just give it a thought today, talk about it. Don't let this go. Don't throw blame here and there, just talk about it. Come together. Thank you for watching.